When you made the decision to leave Saturday Night Live, you did 6 years on there,
Yeah.
and a great 6 years it was.
Yeah.
But that's gotta be frightening as hell, I would think.
You know what, Howard? It was funny because when I was on the peak of SNL, like when I was the most famous, like people coming up to me, like Adam, I remember warned me, he's like, soon, when I first started, he goes, soon people will know your name and they'll call out Molly. So that was happening after Mary Catherine. Everything was going great. I would get recognized. It was great. They knew my work. But that's when I got the most depressed. I went
Really?
into such a depression.
Why?
Because I was like, I would have this like anxious feeling when people came up to me like, oh, thank you, thank you. But then I would have like a gnawing, anxious, sad feeling like, no, something's missing. Something's missing.
Said you were afraid of disappointing people from week to week, that maybe you couldn't keep it all going, or said that your mother couldn't
It was
witness
sad
this?
because I really, the only one I really wanted to tell me that I was good was my mom. And I'm doing backflips. I'm now doing this. I do everything. And she's still not coming back, And I realized I was driven to achieve and work and run. And I'm just going to driven and doing my stage show. And I got SNL. And then I get the show. And I was like, oh, the fame doesn't fix any of this. I still have a fucking hole in my heart. And I got dead depressed for months. And I could finally feel fully sad about my mom and cry and cry and cry. And it gave me, it was freeing, Howard, because I realized fame doesn't fix anything. It doesn't bring my mother back from the dead. I just thought that would kind of fix that hole. You know what I mean?
Right, and it didn't.
It didn't. And so it gave me this like freedom where I was like, okay, who cares? You don't have to be the best. You can just be whatever level you're at. You're doing what you love. You get to be an artist. You're creative. You're passionate. You're pursuing what you want. Who cares if you're not number one? Like you could be number, 2,000. Just enjoy being creative. It doesn't matter. So then I really enjoyed that show. Like it was like a creative camp. And I'm like, you're working with, it was like the best comedy school imaginable. So
Did you ever try medication when you were feeling that?
I never did. No, I just let myself grieve it. And I was in therapy and talked about it. So it just gave me this kind of like, really enjoying the show. And because people used to say, oh, you got SNL. It's a great stepping stone. I was like, a stepping stone?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
A stepping stone. I was like, this is the greatest job I'll ever have in my life. And I still feel that way.
So why leave? Why leave after 6 years?
Because I loved it so much. I loved Lorne so much. I respected the show so much. I wanted to leave when I loved it. I've seen some people stay on too long where they're phoning it in. And I was like, I got to hand the torch over. And I really wanted to spend time with my dad, and I wanted to date. I had met Fritz at the time, so I really wanted to spend time with him, and I wanted to just meet friends for coffee. I just wanted to have a personal life. I'd been working so hard. I was like, I want to just enjoy my life and just have fun.